ahead, Mr.
Also, I
Burns,
just want to
right
let
now.
you know while no one's watching, I just couldn't be bothered cutting our audio channels, and everyone's just gonna hear us talking beforehand.
Yeah, that's chilling, bro.
Yeah, that's chill. Yeah,
What is that? No.
that's so
Yeah,
chill.
that's chill.
That's
Good friend.
personally,
Your son, I believe. He
yeah,
must be getting.
Percy,
How old
my
is he
child,
now?
my little fur baby. No, I chose not to have any kids.
Yeah, well, there was a bit of issues with the, sterilization.
Yeah, yeah.
When we found out, that Keelan was sterile on the live stream number 32 in 2026.
I mean,
That was
we know what
that
that
was on
led
an
to.
episode.
I mean,
That was
that was the beginning of the
only a
end.
year before. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was only a year before,
yeah,
wasn't it?
yeah.
Some good ones. 22 or 3. Was that the one with the pancreatic cancer diagnosis?
I mean, yes, but like,
Which one? I can't remember. Was
um,
that that was Chund,
no,
right?
no,
Chund's
my bad.
pancreatic cancer.
2023 was when my dog got diagnosed with leukemia. One, all right. And then I said, I'm gonna PS5 my pants.
Keelan and I, as watchers of the show, will know from last season, are actually contractually obligated not to make any funnies unless we are on the project.
Yeah,
Obviously,
on the project
joined.
that
We
Channel
joined.
10, Channel 10, A Current Affair. But
Of course, that was after friend of the show, Carrie Bickmore. Carrie invited us onto the
invited
project.
on the project.
So it's now us two,
Yeah.
Carrie Bickmore and an elderly Waleed Ali.
Yeah.
But I think actually our first guest is pretty close by. Actually,
just before you introduce them,
Um,
I just gotta go take a shit. I'll be right back.
Okay, that's right. That's all right. I'll just. So yeah. So we have our famous guest who is, he's as big as a house, and he is as wide as an even bigger house. Now you'll remember him from our 20. Oh, this is testing me. 2025. He first appeared in 2025. But without further ado, it's the last remaining member of the Beatles after we lost Ringo in the horror toothbrush malfunction of 2028. It's Jumbo Paul McCartney.
Oh, hello. It's me, Jumbo Paul McCartney. I'm real big.
Wow, you're huge, aren't you,
I'm
Paul?
real big.
Wow.
I can't even fit in this camera. Look, I'll step back.
Yeah,
I'm still too big.
he's
It's
still
still
huge.
too big. I'm too big for the camera.
So what's happened to your Liverpool accent? What's happened to you on?
I was
I
actually.
mean, fuck.
Yeah, it's Paul. I'd thank you to refer to me as Paul.
Yeah.
I'll thank you never to make
Unfortunately,
that mistake again.
unfortunately, Jumbo John Lennon was tragically assassinated in 1981
on a corner of in the Jumbo Apple, if you will.
by a really, really big guy with a really, really big
It was
gun.
a really big gun. You should have seen it. I mean, at first, of course, I was in a band with him for a long time, and I was quite upset.
And you guys
Of course,
played.
you can't
how-
blame
how
me
big
for my
was-
second thought to be like, "Oh, that's a big gun. That is. Oh, you can't even.
Yeah.
You can't even deny that. That's a
But
big gun."
But Paul, I mean, you must be pretty used to those. Like considering, historically, the instruments that you boys played in the
Oh.
Beatles back in the '60s were gigantic.
Yeah, they were massive, but the problem was the recording studios were the same size. So yeah, so it was all well and good to have all these giant like custom made instruments to fit us. But there were no recording studios to fit the instruments and us. So we were all cramped up in these little rooms.
Oh, that's it. That's a real pity, isn't it? And then of course once you recorded all your music, it was during the sort of analog era. This is for the audience's benefit. I know you're well aware of this.
Yeah.
During the analog era, it was okay when it was on vinyls and CDs, but of course once we got to the digital age, when you tried to listen to a Beatles song, the audio files were so huge,
so jumbo, if you will.
They were so jumbo that you couldn't download them or store them on a cellular device.
They just didn't fit on the phone.
They couldn't fit on the phone. They
just did not fit on the phone. There weren't phones big enough.
And it wasn't until the iPhone Jumbo came out in 2023.
Thank God for that. That really
thank God for that.
That really brought back a resurgence of Jumbo Beatles listeners. Can I just say for a second, I'm really big.
Yeah,
I'm real big.
Pretty huge.
I'm pretty big.
Paul, I'm going to start off by asking you some questions.
Yeah,
what
go
are
ahead.
your fondest memories about the show?
The show. Oh, look.
To jog your memory, Paul. You first appeared on the premiere of our
you said it was
2025 season.
I heard you when you were introducing me. Yeah, that was a pretty big. That was, if you don't mind me making a little pun here. That was a pretty big season premiere. Yeah.
It was notoriously huge.
It was real jumbo.
It was, in fact, the bursting of the jumbo product bubble late last year. Obviously, people started making like jumbo money, and it was just worth too much.
It just inflated the economy way too much.
It literally inflated. It literally inflated.
But you know the best part about it is that people would start walking around with comically sized wallets just to fit all the money in it.
And of course, this really truly came to its head when you'd be at your friend's house, for example, and your friend would ask you if they could have some ice cream, and you would say only a spoonful,
only a 20-cent coin's worth.
And of course, they would then produce comically large money. Comically large money or spoon in any situation.
Yeah.
So that had to stop.
Yeah.
And
I think the bigger problem was the fact that at the footy they started needing to evolve with the times and start using the jumbo money for the coin toss. But unfortunately, it was just too big, so that when they would do the coin toss, it would actually squash the footy players, and they couldn't play. It was the last episode before we had to take our 8-month break.
That's right.
They were like, sorry,
I forgot about that.
Keelan and Eli can't be in, so can you two fill? So we actually did a show. It was awful, but I had a jolly old time. I had a bloody good time.
That was the one where you sort of put
our
good name. You sort of tarnished our good name with various.
I don't say anything. I'll just say it with 4 syllables. Jumbo blackface. Alright, I gotta go now.
I think it's time you fucking left, Paul McCartney. Jumbo, get your jumbo ass out of here.
I gotta go now. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Paul. Don't bother coming back. Wow, that guy. He's jumbo in size and jumbo in racism. Back some of the classic old clips.
Yeah. But first, I'd just like to give a thank you to our sponsor, 4 and 20 Pies.
I'd just like to thank
Get them
4 and
round
20
the
pies.
Get them round the footy.
Not the sausage
Get them
rolls.
up your gob.
Yeah, yum yum yum.
Just the pies.
Oh.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Get them up your gob, you bloody bastards.
Eat them all up. Yum yum yum. Yeah.
Get
thanks.
them all around the boys of the footy. Get them when they're up in the crow's nest. Get them around.
Get them.
Get them in the pocket. Get them through the goals.
Get some pie meat into your yum 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 pastry and meat. Yum 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 gravy. Yum 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 yum. Yeah. Thanks. Thanks. Anyway, remember. Cast your mind back to.
Hey,
oh hey.
Buddy! It's me, Stoopy Dan!
Dan! Oh, yeah!
It's Stoopy Dan!
Yeah!
How are ya?
I'm good. How have you been in the past few years, Stoopy
Kyle?
Dan?
Was it Kyle?
It's Keelan.
Keelan, yeah!
How are you, Stoopy Dan?
Hey! How's the Wazado?
The Wazado is spectacular.
You old Bogado, you old bucket of Wazoles. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Remember what?
The old count it. We'll say it on the count of three. We'll say it together. Yeah.
Yeah. Ready?
3,
2, 1. Zumplifile.
Wait, what?
You Zumplify.
You baklava looking motherfucker.
Oh,
you backstabbing little snitch. You goddamn gutter fuck. This is in a right old ragazzo Talagone, and I gotta get out because I left my passata. I left my passata on the sidewalk. Yeah.
I don't blame you.
I had to park my passata in a disabled spot because there was nowhere else to go. I had to double park my passata in a disabled spot.
I got my mistress Vanessa sitting in the passata while I'm
She's in the passata. She's up to her eyebrows in passata out there.
Okay, bye. Ta-ta.
Okay, so this was Stoopy Dan.
Bye, Stoopy Dan.
And we'll all, I'm sure you all remember my catchphrase. Stay Passati. Stay Rosado. If you got the Rosado, if you got any Rosado out the back, put the calzone on the stack. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. Anywho,
okay.
It's been
good to see ya.
Pleasure, Stoopy Dan. It's been another pleasure.
It's been me, Stoopy Dan, and I'll see you around the traps. All right.
All right. It's been a pleasure. Anyway, while he's gone, I'm just gonna, I'll just a reading from the Corinthians. This is a passage from the Bible. So one day Jesus was hanging around, and he pulled up on some blokes, and he was like, "Hey, have you guys seen my bag? I left it here a couple days ago." And the guy said, "Sorry, I haven't seen your bag." He was like, "Really? That's pretty insane because I actually left it here a couple days ago." And the guys were just like, "Hey, back off! You're getting pretty heated." And Jesus was then like, "You guys are fucked. You guys have no idea who the fuck my dad is, and you guys are ruined." And then anyway, Jesus was then arrested for verbal assault. He was detained, and then the coppers found out that he was. Anyway, I just gotta go take a shit. I'll be right back.
How's it? Jesus, I hope his bowels are okay. It's like the second shit he's had to take during the live stream. That's God. I'd have to go get checked for bowel cancer. Actually, we'll save that for a funny corner. I reckon that'll work well for a funny corner. But yeah, so what's going on there? Keelan, is that you?
No.
I think I recognize that voice.
Oh, who do you think it is?
It's bloody. It's old mate. It's old mate.
Me!
Do you remember what I asked?
Because you.
But do you remember that do you remember what I asked you to look at?
I think you told me to look at the painting behind me, but for what I know, that doesn't actually exist.
But so you clearly understand that there's a painting behind you, right?
Yeah, if that's what I'm being told.
I'm sorry, William, whatever your name is. I don't buy a fucking bar of this object permanent shit. I don't believe it. I think you've been having us on for a decade. You goddamn scam artist. Can you answer me this? How much fucking money have you made off this shtick, huh?
None, because I can't see it. I can't see the money, so for all I know,
this is not true. This is going to be impossible to figure out because Okay, no, but seriously, before you go, I do want to know how much money you made from that. How much money did you actually make?
I think I didn't make any money off that, but I actually made some pretty smart investments at a young age.
I remember when you came on. I think the person interviewing you asked you some questions about the financial world, and you were actually able to answer them really quite well. So I'm not surprised by that at all.
I made some pretty clever investments at a young age, and now I'm 16, but own 3 houses, and have flipped two in the past.
Yeah, what suburbs have you sort of looked at for potential? So hang on, tell me where your 3 houses are. So when did you I assume you bought your 3 houses back in like 2020, right?
Yeah, so I just bought a townhouse in Carlton. They were nothing at the time. But now they're worth so much. You don't realize. So what they tell you is actually the value of the property doubles every 5 years. So
This is incredible.
Yeah.
This is really groundbreaking financial wisdom from
I invested
a 16-year-old who
and at the moment I've now got the 2 neighboring townhouses. So I actually consider that one property though, because it's all on the same block of land. But then I've also I've flipped a couple houses out in the north, so like Brunswick and whatnot, just a couple like small warehouse type things.
Okay.
But then I've also got a house out in Werribee waiting for that. So I purchased that house out in Werribee for just a couple hundred thousand, and I'm actually waiting for because what they say is actually property. What they say is actually Urban Areas Insurance Agency, and I was able to pull some strings, and then I was actually able to get double the money that the property was actually worth, because I said, there's some expensive furniture in there, and how the fuck are they going to prove that? Like, it's burnt down.
Yeah, that's true. You, William, you're a naughty young boy. I have half a mind to give you a smack on the bottom.
Oh no!
Half a mind to give you a smack on the bottom.
No, don't. No, don't.
So you best run along.
Oh, I gotta
go. Best run along before I give you a smack on the bottom. What a naughty little boy.
No, don't.
Did you? I'll give you a smack on the bottom. I will. If you come back here right now, turn around, stand up, turn around, lift up your shirt, pull your shirt up.
I think you're taking advantage of this situation. I'm gonna go.
Through. Yeah. So, look, Keelan, I think you might want to check on your dog's son.
Oh, I just gotta go take a shit. I'll be right back.
Deary me. Well, so you'll all be excited to know. Hopefully, Keelan doesn't mind missing this too much. But our next guest will be joining us from the Barwon Maximum Security Prison following the infamous events at the 2023 Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Award. Five-time Darwin Award winner, three-time Brownlow medalist, and long-time friend of the show. It's Wumbo Man and his fancy gyms.
Wow, it's
Wumbo
me.
Man.
It's me, Wumbo
Oh,
Man.
Wumbo Man.
Me,
Good to
Wumbo
see you,
Man.
Wumbo Man. Doing the Wumbo dance,
Yeah,
I might
it's
say.
me doing the Wumbo dance.
You'll of course remember Wumbo Man.
You can tell it's me doing the Wumbo dance because my arms make a W.
All right, don't overdo it, cunt.
Okay. Look, I'm just gonna put it out there that everyone goes to the Kids' Choice Awards expecting to be slimed. My whole life I had wanted to be slimed. Can I just get serious here for a second?
Yeah, of course.
My whole life I just wanted to get slimed. Just the thought of green goop, being all slippy around in the green goop. And look,
yeah.
I've grown up since then, and I'm aware that I didn't get slimed, and I wish I did, but I know I could have acted better. I just went there.
That's an understatement. That is an understatement.
With the intentions of getting slimed, and look, it's an award show. I didn't go there expecting to win, and like I'm glad I won the award, but like. What's the point?
It's an honor just to be nominated.
What's the point in winning if you're not gonna get slimed? And I just had to leave. But before I did, as someone said,
what did you do? I think it's time you came clean.
And I know there's no way I can explain what I've done, but I ran up on stage. Kanye Wested, if you will, and whipped out my pee-pee and said, "How about some of this slime?" And
I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry about that.
Good
hey, Keelan.
Lord. Hey.
Did you see Wumbo Man just
I did
walk
see
out?
Wumbo Man. He did seem kind of blue. I didn't really want to bring anything up. I just hope everything's all right because he's come so far.
He really, unfortunately, his ability to come far is sort of the problem that got him into this mess in the first place.
Oh no! Some would say it's a real mess.
Ah, dear, yes. Well,
I think it's about time that we just bring up our sponsor again. 4 and 20 Pies. Could not thank
Good
them
idea.
enough. Could not thank them enough. Just use code.
They keep the lights on around here.
Use code word at checkout and get 20% off your your next order.
Yeah. Get $20 off your next pie with code word. A whole $20 off your next pie.
That's code word at checkout.
One more time, use special offer Eli and Keelan / to unlock your special reward at the 4 and 20 Pies website.
Yeah. Don't forget to use at the for 20% off your next Just ask.
Yeah.
What do you want for Christmas, Stoopy Dan?
Stoopy Dan? Well, guess what? Number one, I want a big old Wagazole. Number two, I want world hunger to end. And it could be done if the billionaire class of the world decided to pull their heads out. And number three, I want a big old pile of passata.
Oh, passata. What are you going to do with that passata?
Listen, I'm going to put it in my truck, and I'm going to take it out to the farm, and I'm going to swim in the passata.
Oh,
yeah, Posada.
Hey, stupid dad, can I just ask?
Yeah.
You want all this Posada, but you also want world hunger to end.
Yeah, well,
What?
I'm a pretty hungry guy. I make a lot of pasta.
Are you gonna eat this Posada?
I make a lot of pasta. I'm stupid dad.
Are you going to eat the Posada?
Yeah, I'm gonna eat the passata. That's what I do.
You said you were
gonna
put it in your truck and swim around in it. Are you
I'm gonna drink it, you wagabazole.
sure? Are you sure?
Come
you really wanna
on,
do
what's
that?
the matter, you? What's the matter, you? I thought you were better than
I
this.
know.
I
I'm
expected,
sorry, but
I expected
I don't know.
this kind of.
I'm just good friends with Eli, and I think.
I expected this from that goddamn guy, Eli. He fucked my wife. You know that?
Oh,
did I
did
ever
he?
tell you that?
Did
Yeah,
he?
what an
Yeah.
asshole.
Lucky that, cause he's single, so it's not like he's cheating on anyone yet.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, listen, I double parked my Passata in a disabled spot, so I gotta go.
Okay, bye, stupid dad.
Happy 10-year anniversary, Keelan, you old bag of wazole.
Thank you, stupid dad. This has been great. It's been great.
Well, that was a nice little throwback.
Yeah.
We have another character who's
We've got
coming
another
through
character.
right about now.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, just
Keelan,
one
how's
second.
your bowels?
Oh,
How's
I
your
think I just
bowels?
gotta go take a shit for a second. I'll be right back.
Good idea. Really good. All right. So our next, our good friend coming through next. He's a great chef. He's an excellent friend. He's big and he's fuzzy. It's Schnitzel from Chowder.
Rada.
Oh,
Rada.
Schnitzel.
Rada,
Good
rada,
to see
rada,
you.
rada.
You are the eggs, I
Rada.
believe.
Rada,
Whip up some eggs. Whip up some. Oh, and then you add. So first you add the cooking oil. Take a big old swig of that. Take a nice mouthful of cooking oil. And then what happens next?
Rada.
No, Schnitzel, no, Schnitzel, stop. I know. God.
Rada.
And step five, eat. Wow. Thank you, Schnitzel. No, Schnitzel, stop. Schnitzel, I'm worried. I'm worried about you, Schnitzel. And then, there it is. There's the classic Schnitzel. The classic Schnitzel shoey that we all know and love. I believe it was episode 29 of the 2026 season. When,
Actually, it's really unhygienic. It's actually really bad for you. It's yucky.
Thank you, Schnitzel. Can you bring it? Can you? Don't drop the energy. It's just a little bit low energy. Can you bring it back a bit?
Rada.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, mad lad Schnitzel.
Rada. So yeah, there was actually this one time that I was playing footy actually, and I was playing real good. I was actually the best on the team, and then
Yeah, were you?
yeah, I was actually the best on the team. But
How goal kick?
I was actually doing 6 to 8, so I actually scored 6 goals and 8 points. So
Wow.
that was actually like 44 points actually. So I scored 44 points for the game the whole time. And then
That's
but I was
big.
playing really good, but then I did a big kick. And that big kick actually sprung my foot out of place. So I kicked the ball, but when I kicked the ball, I actually kicked my foot off, and the football actually went into where my foot was.
Oh no!
Yeah, so I had to keep on playing.
That's why they call you Football Joe.
That's why
Football Foot Joe.
That's actually why they call me Football Foot Joe. But I'll actually thank you not to call me that. It's still Joe.
Sorry.
Joe is my name. That's a nickname that people give me, and I'm
Joe
like,
by
"Ah, ha, ha."
name, Joe by nature.
Yeah, people are like, it's Football Foot Joe, but actually it hurts. Like, I don't call you Foot Eli, so don't call me Football Foot
That's
Joe.
a good point.
Well, hello, I think.
Oh God,
Oh
Louis.
no! Don't make that
You
noise.
hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, buddy. We can hear. Hey, before we go on, what do you say when the Nickel Man calls?
Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one.
Just wait for this one. What do you say when the Nickel Man calls?
The Nickel Man.
Hey!
Hey!
There it is!
Oh, the Nickel Man. Oh, that's good.
Wow,
It's been so long, guys. How
it's
long
been
has it
so
been?
long. It's been about, I think, 4 years since it last came on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, three. It was
Right?
2027. You sort of didn't want to be
Yeah.
associated with us anymore. Anyway,
Yeah,
we don't
what
have to.
was that?
Look, Keelan and I, as is publicly available, did spend a period.
Oh, we've lost Louis. Oh, he's back.
No, yeah, have we? No, he's
No,
back.
he's
We
back.
spent a
Alright.
period of time incarcerated by the state of Indonesia for drug trafficking.
Drug
Oh,
trafficking.
yeah.
10 kilos
Yeah.
of cannabis. Shelving.
Okay,
all of
Keelan,
No.
we don't need. Okay, I specifically only told the listeners the publicly available information. We don't need to.
Oh. Oh,
Yeah.
did I say something?
Anyway, we're here to talk about Louis
Louis
Man.
I got you guys some gifts.
Whoa! What did you get us?
Yeah.
What did you get? Oh yeah, come get it. Go get him. Oh, he's frozen a little bit.
No, his back is good.
Okay, we're good.
Oh.
Wow.
I got you a wooden owl.
Oh! Do you
Oh,
remember?
that's
Do you remember?
You
Oh,
remembered.
yes.
He remembers.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's good.
Do you remember? Do you remember when I think it was like one of the second or third episodes that Louis was on, and Keelan was talking about how he had a dream about a wooden owl pecking through his chest cavity. I can't believe you remembered that.
Yeah.
That
Oh!
genuinely
Yeah.
ruined me. That
What was his
ruined me
name
for
again?
months. His name was Clark, but I thank you not to.
Yeah, and Clark, he apologizes.
I mean, he does now, 10
What?
years later, but like.
Look. Okay, Keelan.
No,
To be perfectly honest,
I
can I
don't-
come clean? I need to confess something. I need to fess up here. I actually knew that Louis was going to bring Clark along, and I knew that you were going to be here. And Clark has expressed that he would like to build bridges. He'd like to make amends with you for what he did.
It's been
in
so
your
long,
dream.
and I feel like the healing process has to begin.
Yeah,
I
it has
hope
to be. It has to
Forgive
begin.
us for our egregious acts against humanity,
Yeah.
and we abused your trust, and
Yeah.
we don't expect to be forgiven.
It's all good. I think
But-
getting my hopes
Yeah.
up, saying, "Hey, I got gifts," and then like showing up, like reminding me of Clark. Like I had 3 years that I just could not sleep. I just didn't sleep because
It's true. It's true.
Because what are ours? Ours are nocturnal, and ours sleep sleep during the day.
He had to
So they're
sleep.
alive at
He
night.
had to
They're alive
sleep.
at night. I had to stay awake at night to make
He
sure.
had to sleep. He had to
ours-
sleep during the day for so long. If he's
I
got.
got you the tiki mug
Oh,
from the Hawaii.
no!
Remember?
I had
When
my
you guys left
first.
Indonesia.
Wow.
Yeah, that was incredible. I had my first beer as a free man from that tiki
Wow.
glass. Wow, that was incredible.
There you
Of
go.
course, it was spiked, unfortunately, but the tiki.
Yeah, but that's Hawaii.
It's the thought that counts. That's Hawaii for you.
You gotta do.
What can you do? What can you do? What can you do? Now, Louis,
that was some good
if I
oil.
might be so bold, there's one reason and one reason alone why we've called you here, right? I think you know what we're talking about. Keelan,
I don't.
you
Louis, I
you know
think
where this is going?
we've all noticed you. Like, literally all you eat are yumbos. Like,
Nachos.
yumbos. It came back to celebrate the 50th anniversary of
It's
Hungry
the
Jack's,
Yumbo!
and it was exclusively you who, like, you were the only one who bought the Yumbo, and it's only $3, but it made Hungry Jack's so much money that they were like, we're gonna keep this. This is back.
Yeah.
back.
So
And because of
I
that,
remember.
you've
when
only
I lost
eaten
my
Yumbo
job
for the
as a,
past 10 years. Like,
when I lost
when
my
was the
job in
last time you
business,
ate something that wasn't a Yumbo?
it would probably have to be 10 years ago to the day. Yeah, 10 years
I
ago.
actually,
to the day.
if I might interject, I actually remember back in 2021, I think it was,
Yeah.
when Hungry Jack's
Yeah.
brought out the
Yeah,
Brought back
Yumbo.
the
brought back the
Yumbo
Yumbo,
for
and it was only
$3. It's only
$3,
2
and I
slices
saw
of
an
cheese
ad
and
one
5
day.
slices of ham on a
Yeah, I
sesame seed
saw
bun.
that. 5 slices of ham is what really does it for me, and just the cheese and the bread. The ad, when Joe eats it in the ad, it makes it just look appealing.
It looks
And,
very appetizing. Yeah, and you just couldn't resist. You couldn't resist.
No. It's a guilty pleasure of mine. One that I've sustained every day.
It's starting to
3
seem
times
more
a
of
day for
just
the
a
past
pleasure.
10 years.
Yeah. Look, we
Yeah.
do. We
Oh,
all
wait,
have our
let's-
vice.
Let's calculate.
Yeah.
So 3 times
So that's
3
9 times
times
365.
365 times 10. So yeah, I've spent about $33,000 on Yumbos alone in the past 10 years.
I got the IRA on the phone. They're telling me that if there's a cool guy around, they're gonna every time there's a cool guy around, they're gonna shoot one of my family members. So,
Wow.
Guilty is charged. Guilty is charged.
Oh no.
You've
Hello, it's the IRA.
Oh, no.
It's me. It's the IRA. Hello.
Oh
Keep
no.
me on the line, or I'll shoot your fucking family,
No,
Keelan.
don't. No,
I'll
don't.
kill them. I'll line them up like a bunch of Ulster Unionists, and I'll put their fucking heads on a fucking pike
Oh,
and take them into
no.
Londonderry, you bastard.
Yumbo. Good sir.
Okay,
Do they have
listen.
Yumbos in Ireland?
Listen, I can't hear anything that Louis is saying. I'm assuming you're talking to him still. I can't
No.
hear what he's saying. I assume he just said something about Yumbos because
Yeah,
he's
he
fucking
did.
addicted. But I need you to pass on a very important message to him. Do you understand?
Yeah, Louis.
Take this
Yeah,
down.
yeah, of course.
All right. His crimes against the state of Ireland and the people that live therein will never be forgiven. He
No,
ate
I would say
every.
it. I hate Irish people.
He ate every fucking Yumbo in our entire fucking country. I'll tell you what. After the
There's
troubles.
no more pigs. There's no more
After-
pigs to make the ham.
Listen to me, Keelan. All right. After the troubles, we ran out of food. We had no more food left except for Yumbos. And then this bastard comes along. And you know what he does? He goes to Cork, he goes to Dublin, he goes to Belfast, he goes to everywhere, and he eats all the fucking Yumbos. I need $33,000 in Yumbos by tomorrow, or I'm going to blow up the World Trade Center.
Too soon, man.
Oh no.
I'm going to blow up the second.
You're gonna
just
blow up the
rebuilt
third
it.
World
What are you-
Trade Center.
Yeah, I'm going to blow up the third World Trade Center tower.
Okay.
Louis,
Right.
I got
pass
the
this on to
IRA
him.
on the phone, and they're just
Yeah,
saying,
yeah, what are they saying?
they
What are they saying?
they got to get you to eat more Yumbos.
Nah,
It's your lucky
man.
day.
What are you talking? Why did you say that to him?
They
Why
gotta-
did you say that's it? Oh, I'm off to go fly a Yumbo into the third World Trade Center tower.
No, don't.
Oh shit! I think he sounded serious.
Oh no. Where did he go? Oh
I
no.
think he went to fly a Yumbo into the
Oh,
third World Trade Center
Flying a
that
Yumbo
they
into
just
the third
rebuilt.
World Trade
Wow.
Center.
It's with extreme pleasure that Keelan and I announce the return of our famous
Our favorite.
winner of 3 Tony Awards, I believe it was in the
Yeah, I
end.
think it was.
Do you remember any of his other accolades, Keelan?
Oh, I mean, much like all of our guests, I mean, he's not that special when I say that he's a 4-time Brownlow medalist. He has numerous Nobel Peace Prizes to his name.
Mm-hmm.
It is
Indeed. It's the one and only, the Grumpus.
Oh no!
It's
Oh,
the
it's the
Grumpus, everybody.
Grumpus.
Welcome to Grumpus. Mr. Grumpus, you there? Oh, here he comes. Oh!
Hey, it's the Grumpus.
Oh, it's the
Hey
Grumpus!
guys, it's me, the Grumpus.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Hey, Grumpus! Hey, Grumpus! Hey, what's grumpin', brother?
Oh,
Grumpy
Grump.
Groves. I'm a Grumpy Grover. I'm a Grumpy Grover.
He's grumpin', yo!
Yeah, I'm a Grumper.
Grump on, brother, grump on!
Always Grump. Never Grump.
Okay, dude grump.
I mean,
How-
much
what's
like
going
all
on, brother?
Grumpus, I mean, what? Yeah.
Whoa, did he just like, it was just me or did he just teleport?
Damn, I think he just
I
slipped
just
into the
grumped.
Shadow Realm.
Fuck, he just grumped. That is, of course, the famous power of the Grumpus.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, but
grump.
what's grumping with you, Grumps?
Oh, you know, just
Not much.
grumping around.
I'm just grumping to, hey, I'm grumping to the left. I'm
Ooh.
grumping to the right.
Oh,
I'm grumping to the north. I'm grumping to the south. I'm
damn.
grumping all around
Yeah,
the
he
whole damn
grumping.
place. He
Yeah,
grumping.
I think this character was funny at the time, but the more I think about it, the more I realize how actually offensive it is.
Really, yes. It's actually come to light.
Yeah, after the third Grumpy and genocide, it got a little bit out of hand.
It did, and after it also came to light.
Never forget.
After it all,
Why?
of course, it also became public knowledge just a couple of months ago that the Grumpus was actually sexually assaulted multiple personal assistants during his time as the Grumpus.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Here's what they get wrong about that story.
Okay, would you
my perspective?
Yeah, okay.
This is the Grumpus speaking, by the way. For the record, no one else. I don't know who that other guy was. It was cool though.
He was cool.
Oh no.
Go on, Grumpus.
All right. Yeah, no, it was my pet hamster who was. It's a touchy subject. Let's say that much.
Well, I'd say you're right. It was a very touchy subject, considering you are accused of multiple counts of molestation.
Yeah, I paid my dues though. I served my time in Guatemalan federal estate for Trump personnel only.
I just have a quick question, the Grumpus, about President Donald J. Grump, who's currently in office in the US.
Okay.
What do you think of him and his policies?
Yeah, Uncle Grump is really just changing the way we perceive the world. So he came to power after the second Grumpian genocide. And the people needed a leader who could understand their pain after the second.
Oh.
Historically, sometime after the first one fell, like a good couple of years after the first
Yeah, it
one
was
fell.
between the years of 2021 and 20. What year is it?
It's
Sorry, I've been
2030.
grumping all over the
I'm
place.
just gonna
I've
let
lost
you know
track
that
of time.
Josh is telling
He's
us
been
to tread
grumping so
lightly.
hard he's been grumping so hard he doesn't even know what year it is. What can you expect from the Grumpus? So it is 2030 though, Grumpus.
Okay, so Uncle Grump is still in office. He
Josh
still
is
holds
telling
He's
us
been
office.
to
grumping so hard he
After that sleepy
Yes.
fuck went and invaded Israel.
Grumpus, you there?
Oh,
Yeah, that was
Joe
crazy.
Biden.
Do you guys remember when Joe Biden invaded Israel in 2022?
Dude, not called for. Not called for.
Uncalled for. Yeah, not good at all.
Not cool.
But not cool, not a cool move, brother. But yeah, so basically we just brought you on here, Grumpus. Firstly to ask what's grumpin'. I think we have a pretty strong
we're pretty
idea of
solid.
what's
I
grumpin'.
think you know what's grumping.
I think we all know what's grumping around these parts these days. So yeah, and I also wanted to address the allegations.
That's tick and tick, baby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you tick those boxes. We don't need to go into that.
I understand. I think there's only one thing left to do now with the great Grumpus. Keelan, do you want to take point on this one?
Yeah. So Grumpus, we know it's been 6 years since the creation of the Grumpus character.
Yeah.
This is a more of a meta. Louis, how do you feel like
Hi.
the Grumpus
Oh,
has?
Louis.
How do you feel like
Hey,
the
brother.
Grumpus has changed the lives of
Well,
the
changed me
kids?
more than I've changed him.
Damn.
And yeah, he just shows me a different side of humanity.
Hey,
really
I think
does.
we need to explore. It's
Grumpus,
egregious.
we've also got a question from massive fan Josh Radford. Just
Grumpus speaking.
asking you what he thinks of the 8th Ice Cold Boys album. How do I think
Oh
it's...
yes, of course. There's a feature from the Grumpus on that, isn't
Yeah,
there?
there is a Grumpus.
Yeah,
feature.
I grumped my ex-wife to that song.
And I think that's enough from the Grumpus.
Okay, thank you, Grump.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Grumpus.
Thank you so much, Grumpus. Bye bye, Grumpus.
Thanks, Grumpus.
Thanks, Grumpus. That was wow.
Wow,
What a
Louis.
pleasure to have
Wow.
been in the
Louis.
to have been in the shoe, to be in the presence of the